This is my hardcore Iron Man, cursed to roam RuneScape with an immortal snail following my every move. And if it ever touches me, this account is gone forever. The last episode, we took our first steps into this world. We navigated the dangerous early game, set up an emergency escape plan, knocked out a few quests to secure some safety, and then let our guard down for just a moment, causing a mistake that nearly ended everything. We have returned to this snail-tainted existence, and there is a lot of work to be done. As I've said before, the goal of this is to obtain and equip full rune. And today, we're getting our very first piece. But before any of that, there's one major problem. I don't have the stats for it. Now, back in my day, we'd kill goblins for hours just to afford an adamant mace from our friendly neighborhood Flint's Mace Market. Luckily, we've grown, we've adapted, and we now have Waterfall Quest. Waterfall Quest rewards nearly 14,000 XP in attack and strength with no additional requirements, pushing me past level 30 in both skills. Sure, there's a long list of other quests to do, but this is the best place to start. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little overwhelmed. Besides the fact that I'm being hunted like a dog, this is my very first Iron Man account. Simplicity is my friend here. Anything that keeps me moving. I feel like this is a little sketchy going down here with a spirit tree right here, but I can't imagine I'll be down here too long. Dude, I was down there for like a minute. That's crazy. Take me out of here, Elkoi. Please hurry, Elkoi. No, I have to do the quest first, don't I? All right, minigame teleport me out of here. No, I have to do the tutorials first. Damn it. Guess I'm walking. I really don't like the fact that I had to bank everything. Most importantly, my chronicles, so I don't have an escape route here. Now this scares me. I know this guy can hit 13s, which means I could theoretically get 2-shot here. And without my chronicle to escape, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried. I'm gonna attack the skeleton. All right, eat, hurry up and get this. This whole existence is just hurry up so I can keep moving. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. There's no way this snail got to me already. Okay. Oh, but he wasn't that far. He was not that far. Yeah, you're always following, but I'm always watching too. Okay, I gotta be quick about this. Oh, 13,700 experience. What am I at? 30. Exactly. Damn, I thought I was gonna get over 30. Not gonna lie. Dude, this snail, man. Why? Like, why have I been doomed to this existence? Okay, first of all, how did it even get down here? Bro just had Glariel's amulet and rope at the ready? I don't know. I can't figure this snail out. But there are some things I'm almost certain of. It definitely has a max cape, a quest cape, 200 mil in every skill, billions of GP amassed over an eternity, and my newest suspicion is that it carries its entire bank in its shell. Like, it has to. There's no other explanation. Uh-oh, I forgot I never grabbed my chronicle. Oh no. I'm over here yapping, thinking I can just tell you out. It's little mistakes like that that pose the biggest threat to this account. Well, that's Waterfall complete. We have just a few more quests to do. First up, Tree Gnome Village. This awards attack XP to get me close to that 40 attack rune requirement and gives me access to spirit trees for better transportation. Next is Fight Arena. That also awards a good amount of attack XP that should set me right at 40 attack. And finally, and quite possibly the single most important one, Children of the Sun. This quest will unlock the next best moneymaker possible for my current stats. Shout out to my man who told me I can go to Artie through the charter boat in Remington and not have to risk going in the wilderness. Although I just realized if the snail was right there, I could have just died. I really don't like the fact that I have to come back here, considering the snail just cut me off in the middle. while I was doing waterfall quest. And I need to go in the middle and talk to this person that's right next to the spirit tree. So I can't be wasting any time. I need to get through this really fast, make sure I start this conversation, and get away from the center of the tree. I'm in a predicament here. I need him to step away a little bit so I have a little bit of a tile buffer. But the longer I wait, the closer the snail's gonna get. Oh, I hate this. 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 Yes, please stop talking. Okay. Oh, I just realized I still didn't grab my chronicle. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really dumb sometimes. All right, I don't know how to do this. I think you're supposed to get stuck on that tree, but I very obviously don't know what I'm doing. Brought airstrike this time because I learned all of the elemental spells do the same damage. That was a little sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, one last time next to the spirit tree. Do not have time for conversation, just let me finish. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, uh-oh. What was that? Oh my gosh, what was that? Like, oh my, get me away from this. 36 attack, that's nice. What was that? Why did it make me go in the center there? Oh man, this game. Well, that brought me to 36. I just need 4 more levels. So next quest is Fight Arena. I can't help but ask myself, why? Why is it following me? What have I done to deserve this? Is there something deeper happening? What deep dark secrets is Escargot keeping from us? What paths has he already taken that we'll never see? I think I just saw the snail. Oh shoot, the snail is here. I need to hurry up. Oh shoot, no, why did I attack him? No! I don't have time for this. Am I gonna get trapped in here? Oh, please hurry. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. Take me away, please. Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm stuck in here. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening. Oh no, please hurry. I don't have time for a cutscene. Wait, is it still there? Wait, where did the snail go? Dude, this is freaking me out. Dude, this is really freaking me out. Is the snail still here? Like, I'm confused. I really hate this. I should leave, honestly. I think the cutscene took me to like an instance, and now I'm like technically not in the same place I was. And I'm actually really worried that the snail is still here. And when I get pulled out of here, it's just gonna be waiting for me. I need to be ready to teleport as soon as I get out of here. Okay, this is an interesting discovery. So that was an instance, but the snail stopped. Now I'm a little confused. Did it stop because it can't go into instances, or did it stop because a cutscene put me in an instance and not something like a door or a ladder that could bring me into an instance? So there's a lot of uncertainty with how the snail works. He works in mysterious ways. I don't know, that was incredibly stressful. I thought I was gonna get cutscene to death. Anyway, I got a bunch of attack, which means I should have exactly 40 attack. Perfect. You can now wield rune weaponry. That is exactly what I needed. All it took was extreme, horrible anxiety doing that quest. Now that I finally have 40 attack, I can unlock my first piece, the rune scimitar. Now there's a lot of sources for the rune scimitar. I could go to Yorworth's Arms in Prifddinas and buy it, but that requires Song of the Elves quest and level 70 and a lot of skills. So that's out of the question. I could get 85 mining and 90 smithing and simply make my own, perhaps a good backup plan, but no. The only realistic way to get it is as an item drop. Now there's a whole list of monsters that can drop it, but there's one that doesn't have any other requirements, is relatively safe to fight, and doesn't have some crazy high drop rate. The Zamorak Warrior. The Zamorak Warrior is located at the Orania altar and can be safe spotted with magic. which means I need more runes and maybe some magic armor for accuracy and damage, which leads me right back to my original problem, money. I need money. That's exactly where Children of the Sun comes in. Why Children of the Sun? Well, I'm glad you asked. Children of the Sun gives me access to Varlamore. Varlamore is Old School RuneScape's newest region, and in this region lies one item spawn you can't find anywhere else in Gielinor. The Eclipse Red. The Eclipse Red spawns as an item drop in the Hunter's Guild, which can then be sold to Moonrise Wine's shop for 700 GP each. Consistent money, significantly faster than the agility pyramid, and there is no RNG required. However, there is one big issue. Location, location, location. There is only one spawn, and it's in a tiny room on the top story and takes 45 seconds to respawn. So to do this effectively and make the most of my time, I'll have to hop worlds and pick one up at a time. And yes, I can confirm the snail is not affected by world hopping and will continue at its normal pace. So basically, I'll be stuck in a small room, going up and down ladders to a bank with no outside visuals. This is going to be incredibly risky. If you're enjoying the video, go ahead and subscribe. The goal is 10,000. That is Children of the Sun completed. I now have access to Varlamore, which means the reality of what I'm about to do is really beginning to set in. You know, I always have a base level of anxiety while I'm on here due to the fact that this snail just knows where I am at all times and is completely relentless in tracking me down. But this is the first time on this account that I have a genuine pit feeling in my stomach, because there was a very good chance that I could mess this up. Yeah, let's do it. Here we are right at the entrance of the Hunter's Guild, and also at the entrance of the Hunter's Guild is a Quetzal transportation landing site, and I'd be a fool to think that the snail can't take the Quetzal. And the Eclipse Red is located right up this ladder. So I have a buffer of not very much. I have to climb up one ladder, then I have to climb up a second ladder. Oh man, there's somebody here already. Oh my god, I am so paranoid about this right now. I'm scared to grab more than a few and then check. The problem also is I'm not the only one doing this. So some of these worlds that I'm switching to don't have it on there. It's really just wasting time not actually collecting the item also. I have to check. I have, like, the max I can do is for just my heart's sake. Still no snail. Okay. I actually am really hoping that because this isn't physically here for me, that the snail may not be able to take the Quetzal directly here, which would lead it to either come through a charter boat or no, there's a ferry ring right here. I was in Varrock the last time I saw it, so it's probably going to take this ferry ring. I'm not sure if there's a spirit tree over here. I'm not sure what these transportation spots are. I shouldn't be in this menu. I shouldn't have that freaking world map up that long. Well, that's my first inventory. I hate to risk it. I really hate to risk it, but I think I can get at least one more inventory. Damn it, there's none there. Why does everybody know about this? This is such a random thing. That's the last one. I have to get out of here. That's got to be at least 40k. I don't need any more than that right now. I don't think so, at least. This should give me enough money to get me close to the amount of runes needed to kill 50 Zamorak warriors. Just gotta really hope I don't go dry on the drop. 54 Eclipse Reds. That's really good. Now, how do I actually get down to that wine shop is the question. It's on a separate island. I think maybe that charter boat down there could take me. I'm not super familiar with this whole area. That has to be it. I can't see any other way. You Get away from me. Can never have any peace, man. Alright, here we are. I think I can just trade this guy. I'm clearly not the only one doing this. Let me see. Value 700 coins. Okay, it stays 700 coins no matter how many you sell. No matter how many wines are in the store, they always buy for 700. Oh, 42,000 gold. This is good. This is it is so much better than the agility pyramid. It's just a lot riskier. Damn, there's a fairy ring right there too. I was in that menu for a minute too. That is a little scary, to be honest. Let me get out of here. That is really good money for my stats. The only problem is, can my heart handle that? I don't even know where I am. I was just aimlessly walking and talking. Nasty Nick. What does Nasty Nick have to say? Sometimes I like to take a walk out to these shores and look for losers to laugh at. Aw. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of viable options as far as magic armor upgrades. But there is one thing I can buy right now. The old blue wizard hat. 2 coins. Good thing I went and got 42k. Now, this 40k is actually going to be spent on something else right this second. Chaos runes. Since I have 18 magic now, I have access to Wind Bolt for a little bit extra damage with my magic attack. Well, I spent almost everything I had buying 450 chaos runes. The drop rate for the scimitar is 1 in 50 from the Zamrock warrior. And I'm really just hoping not get spooned. Well, it looks like everything's coming together. All of our work here today has led me to this point. We are headed to the ZMI altar to kill the Zamrock warriors. Just need to survive this spirit tree, because it's a very real possibility that this snail comes in as soon as I'm going out. So I need to be quick. There it is, ZMI altar. I've got 450 chaos runes in a dream. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my, this is actually really dangerous down here. I really don't want to have to keep leaving and coming back. I think the best course of action is going to be just running over here this long way around, juking him around the altar, running back, getting a couple kills, and then just keep doing that. 25 magic, that means I can use my first teleport spell. Now, how I plan on getting law runes is the real question. All right, already halfway through my rune stack, still no sign of the snail. Well, speak of the devil, hopefully I can get this thing soon. Luring this snail away is taking a tremendous amount of time, going back and forth. I decided against running to the altar for one simple reason. It's not efficient. The way this cave is set up, there's 2 routes to the altar. The first route is long and twisting, but it's safe. No enemies can attack you here. The second route is much shorter, but is littered with enemies that my poor little 27 hit points can't handle. But a snail that is immortal certainly can. So I'd be wasting all that time running just for it to take the shorter route. So anyway, this is the guns. Just getting some training tips for when I decide to stop running and actually face the snail. Yes, right on cue. Great training sesh, but I've got a rune scimitar to get. Oh, yes, 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 thank you. I don't have to do more Cliffs Reds. Oh, yes. I really thought I was going to run out of Chaos Runes before I got it. Yes. Oh, it feels good. I've gotten some crazy drops in this game, and who knew a Rune Scimitar drop would give the exact same feeling. Just let me bask in this joy before the snail hits me with reality that this is not over. That is 1 out of 5 pieces needed to complete the set. Things are finally looking up for escargot. I can finally take a moment to relax.